Hello, my name is Plain7 and welcome back to Sonic 5 The Walls of Steel with, Sonic 5 Battle of the Only with the Walls of Steel Super Mod. Crew is once again doing what they always do whenever you reload a save, which is, dropping into the sea, going decks awash. I can tell immediately that we have a deck gun, and also radar equipped. And also this is a different sub. Looks slightly different. Let's look at the sub first. Upgrade we have. Type 7C, Terra version 2. Yeah, I'll take 2 flak guns for free. I will not turn that down. We have no acoustic torpedoes right now. Just your normal steam and electrics. So not going to change any of that.
Was wünschen Sie? Klar, was wünschen Sie?
Thank you. We have radar, better hydrophone. We have actually a decoy as well. We have gone back in time since the other patrol. I'm just looking for the right emblem right now. There it is. It's the one we had. Equip that. And commissioning 10 mate. Oh wait, don't have enough for that. I could get that. Echo reflection reduction. I'll take that because that will help with echo reflectionness. Although that doesn't help with radar. Well, the next one up does. So.
Ja, Herr Kaloin. Sie werden Ihre Dame nicht mehr wiedererkennen, wenn ich mit ihr fertig bin.
Right, sure. Now we should be harder to hear, which will be good. The campaign we are doing now is the Arctic Convoys campaign. So let's go and find out about
Willkommen
it.
zurück, Herr Kaloin.
What are my mission orders?
Willkommen im hohen Norden, Herr
Welcome
Kommandant.
to the far north, Captain.
Wie Sie wahrscheinlich wissen, sind wir hier, um gegen die Sowjetunion zu operieren. Operation Taifun. Unsere Offensive zur Eroberung Moskaus ist kurz vor dem Ziel zum Stillstand gekommen. Der Winter hat sich als schwierigerer Gegner erwiesen als die russische Armee. Dennoch, die Bolschewisten sind nicht geschlagen. Es gibt Gerüchte, dass sie eine Offensive vorbereiten, um uns zurückzudrängen. Wir werden sehen, ob ihnen das gelingt. Beunruhigender ist die Tatsache, dass die Briten den Russen helfen wollen. Sie entsenden Geleitzüge mit Kriegsmaterial von Island aus über das Nordkap nach Archangelsk und Murmansk. Der positive Aspekt ist, dass sie dadurch Norwegen und unseren hier stationierten Streitkräften sehr nahe kommen. Wie ich gehört habe, gibt es sogar Pläne, das Schlachtschiff Tirpitz hierher zu verlegen und die Geleitzüge entscheidend zu schlagen. Das Versenken der Frachter ist unser primäres Ziel. Wenn es ihnen jedoch gelingt, einige der Flakkreuzer, die die Geleitzüge sichern, auszuschalten, könnte die Luftwaffe die Geleitzüge wirksamer angreifen. Gestatten Sie mir noch einen Rat, Herr Kommandant. Die Bedingungen in der Arktis sind sehr hart. Raues Wetter, eiskaltes Wasser, Nebel und Eisschollen machen Ihre Aufgabe noch schwieriger. Ich hoffe, Ihre Mannschaft besitzt entsprechende Ausrüstung. Andererseits kann die Polarnacht zu dieser Jahreszeit 24 Stunden lang sein. Eine gute Gelegenheit.
Right. So we have Soviet waters. For the Arctic convoy route. North of Murmansk and Antarctic. Basically, they come in here. Oh yes, and this FQ, PQ, Soviet. Oh, okay, so it's basically the same thing. It's just the PQ, I think, is going to Russia. QP is returning from Russia. If I'm remembering the designations correctly. We're based up in Brennan, so we don't have as far to go as, say, the Monson Gruppe campaign, which is from the Bay of Biscay around here, all the way around Africa. Around here, which is especially nightmarish because there is a ton of planes operating in this area. And back up there. We just had to go up there, and then we're basically on the convoy route almost immediately. So we can actually afford to, at least for a bit, chase down these convoys while they're going. So let's request the mission. I mean, they're both the exact same. Here. Hold on, what is this? Transport team to Bear Island to install a water station. Oh yeah, Bear Island. Yeah, because the convoy route, they'll either go north or south of Bear Island. So that is that. So we have our mission, we have our torpedoes, we should have that all loaded out, and it looks like the harbor is, if I don't fall off. Looks like it's just a simple straight shot out of the pen, so no fancy navigation. So I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we encounter something. So I'll see you then.
Schiff in Sicht. Kurs?
Alright, quick situation update. We just got a radio message from the BDU telling us to patrol 72 degrees, 51 minutes north, 14 degrees, 57 minutes east, which is roughly where this set crosshair of this circle is, and patrol a 300 kilometer zone. Time patrol is 48 hours. Now this zone places the northern convoy route up in the very top edge of this circle. The southern convoy route runs right through here. So we're no longer going to go towards Bear Island, which was what I was doing because that was what our objective was, but now we're to patrol this zone for 48 hours and see if we can't find anything. There is a ship or a convoy moving through here at the moment, but I think we would be too far behind for us to actually catch up with them. So I will break things off here, and I will bring you back should we encounter anything. So I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back. We've discovered a convoy, well, encountered a convoy, and they may have heard us because I was dashing just a little bit to try and get in position. So, let's switch over to tankers real quick. I know it's the other way because it's T3. Up from here, we'll grab. If it will work, it won't work. Well, we'll just have to use the ROB one, or RAOBF one. No, go up. Yeah, they know we're here. Of course, there's the T3. That
Neuer Kontakt, Frachter
I'll
mit schneller
call
Fahrt.
it
Näher kommen. Teilung 3, 2, 0. In großer Entfernung.
1.5. Mast height of 29.6. That's basically 8,000 yards, or 8 kilometers away.
Neuer Kontakt,
Speed
mit
would be
schneller Fahrt.
6
Näher
knots.
kommen. Teilung 2, 8, 5. In großer Entfernung.
AOB. Oh, high destroyer. Salvo shooting. 5 degree. AOB is, oh god, 45 on left side. Lock that in. Yeah, hi, I see you. I have adjusted the gamma up, so hopefully that will help.
Neuer Kontakt, Frachter mit schneller Fahrt.
Open all the
Näher
tubes.
kommt. Peilung 3, 1, 5.
And-
In großer
Rohr
Entfernung.
1 wird bewässert.
Rohr 2.
Wird bewässert.
Rohr 3.
Wird bewässert.
Rohr 4.
If they didn't know we were here before, they definitely know now.
Rohr 1.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr 2.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr 3.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr
Alright,
Wird geschlossen.
scope down. Close that out.
Neuer Kontakt, Frachter mit schneller Fahrt. Näher kommend. Peilung 2, 9, 2. In großer Entfernung.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to actually do this beforehand.
Schleichfahrt.
Silent running, everybody quiet down. Make our dip
Neue Tiefe 5, 3 Meter.
50 meters. And I've immediately lost those torpedoes.
Neuer Kontakt, Kriegsschiff mit
Oh, there they
schneller
are
Fahrt. Näher kommend. Peilung 2, 9, 5. In mittlerer Entfernung.
So they may hit something, or they may hit nothing. In fact, they almost hit this destroyer here. And if that guy's not careful, he may run into one of them. Okay, camera. And it's actually looking like it may hit something in the convoy. Oh, what's that little ditty thing there? Is that the tug? Is that the convoy tug coming out?
Neuer Kontakt, Frachter mit schneller
That's
Fahrt.
the convoy
Näher
tug.
kommend. Peilung 3, 0,
Actually, no,
6.
that is
In
actually a
großer
destroyer.
Entfernung.
It's a ditty little destroyer. This is a nice little convoy. It's got some nice old ships in it. It's a shame we were detected, though, as I was trying to get us a little bit closer, and they're pinging. Take us down to 117
Neue Tiefe,
meters.
1, 7 Meter. Neuer Kontakt, Kriegsschiff mit schneller Fahrt. Auf
Tiefenruder
gleichbleibender
8
Entfernung. Peilung
Grad
3, 4, 3. In großer Entfernung.
Tiefenruder 2 Grad oben.
We do have the
Tiefe beträgt 2, 0 Meter.
10 met coating on, so it should help a little bit. And hopefully I've adjusted the gamma correctly so that it's not nearly as dark. At least when we were taking the shot. There's one past us there. They aren't pinging us though. But I want to see if we actually hit with those torpedoes. That's what I'm curious about, and because I went and did it off somewhere, I've completely lost them. Oh, they're right there.
Neuer
They're
Kontakt, Frachter mit schneller Fahrt. Näher kommend. Peilung
they
3,
may hit
1,
something,
1. In großer Entfernung.
but I doubt it. Well, if we hear any explosions, then that will mean we actually managed to hit something at 8 kilometers. And these T1s have, and they're going to slow speed. They could go anywhere up to 12 kilometers. So it is quite possible that we could hit something because they are still all in range. Although really, I should have taken some fats because
Neuer Kontakt,
we
Frachter
fire from way
mit
outside the
schneller
screen,
Fahrt.
and then the
Näher
fact will
kommend.
just go and run
Peilung
around the
3,
convoy
0,
and maybe
1.
hit
In
something.
großer Entfernung.
So now, they appear to have lost us for the moment at least. I'll break things off here. It's going to be a little bit
Tiefe
since
beträgt
these torpedoes have got to
3,
go
0
all the
Meter.
way down here before they get even close to hitting something. Oh, actually, there's one right
Neuer
there.
Kontakt, Kriegsschiff mit langsamer Fahrt. Näher kommend. Peilung 2, 9, 3. In großer Entfernung.
They could potentially hit something fairly soon. Let's go see if we can't find them again. Right, wait, was that that? No. There's somewhere in this direction. But not quite. I mean, they could hit something, they could not. I'll get us down and hiding. And if they hit something, I'll bring you back. So I'll see you then. Well, we got one impact. So where are the rest of them? At a 5-degree offset, and I was aiming for the T3 back there, so... They're somewhere in the convoy. I
Neuer
don't know
Kontakt.
where.
Kriegsschiff mit langsamer Fahrt. Entfernt sich. Peilung 131 in kurzer Entfernung.
But we got at least one impact. There is a real potential for more. Although it hasn't done too much to him. It has blown a massive hole in his bows. But he's still coming on. He's on fire a little bit. He's still moving.
Tiefe beträgt 5-0 Meter.
Neuer Kontakt. Kriegsschiff mit
that
langsamer
was
Fahrt.
that
Auf gleichbleibender Entfernung. Peilung 217
they look like they're
in
most of the
mittlerer
way through the
Entfernung.
convoy now. Although there is the possibility that another one will be a hit. So we'll just have to wait and see. Although, if he was hitting the bows, then he might eat one. Depending on which one it was.
Neuer Kontakt. Kriegsschiff mit langsamer Fahrt. Auf gleichbleibender Entfernung. Peilung 215
Yeah,
in
thank you.
mittlerer Entfernung.
And here you can see all the destroyers that are coming to try and kill us. So if another torpedo hits, or these guys decide to come depth charges,
Neuer Kontakt. Kriegsschiff mit langsamer Fahrt. Näher kommend. Peilung 20 6 in kurzer Entfernung.
thank you. I will bring you back then, but if not, well, I'll probably bring you back when they start depth charging us. So I'll see you then. Well, they just dropped depth charges. He just went Wasserbomb. And to see how close they were. And we still have a streak of water on our heads. It doesn't look like they're too close since they didn't shoot bananas. But they're still up there.
Tiefe beträgt 7-0 Meter.
So far, well, those torpedoes have basically gone straight out the other side of the convoy without impacting anything else. So we got one hit. I mean, it's a hit. We could have done better though if we had actually managed to not end up diving as far away as we did, resulting in us having to sprint a little bit to get closer, and then we got heard. And that one sounds like he's going right overhead. Didn't shake the bananas, so we're good so far. Still good. Also, for some reason, there's a sound bug right now where it thinks we're still on the surface.
Wasserbomben.
Oh, more depth charges that are actually going to be close. Although they may be sending them shallow.
Neuer Kontakt. Kriegsschiff mit langsamer Fahrt. Entfernt sich. Peilung 215 in kurzer Entfernung.
I don't know what depth they're dropping these depth charges at. They could very easily be sending them very shallow.
Tiefe beträgt
Sounds like there's one going
8-0
overhead too,
Meter.
because you can hear the siren. That's when you know they're close. But you can hear their siren as they go overhead. There's words there. There's a convoy route map. You can actually see the convoy route over to the Arctic. One coming up from like Scapa Flow area, one coming from Reykjavik.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Oh dear. I already said that twice, is making me nervous. And I can still hear the destroyer too.
Wasserbomben.
Alright, there's more coming. Oh, that banana shook very slightly, I think.
Neuer Kontakt. Kriegsschiff mit
I
langsamer
think they're sending
Fahrt
them.
auf gleichbleibender Entfernung. Peilung 2, 3, 4 in kurzer Entfernung.
I think they're sending them just a little bit too shallow for us. I think we've gotten deep enough that they may be sending them shallow. So, now then, turn around this way.
Zeichne Kurs, zeichne Kurs, zeichne Kurs, zeichne Kurs, zeichne Kurs.
Let's kind of zigzag a course, and then we'll also go deeper.
Neuer Kontakt. Frachter mit schneller Fahrt. Näher kommt. Peilung 3, 2, 7 in großer Entfernung.
Neue Tiefe. Achtere Tiefenbilder. 1, 5, 0 Meter.
Down to 150. See if that doesn't help us.
Tiefe beträgt 9, 0 Meter.
But I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back either if they actually manage to score a hit with the depth charges, or if we encounter a different convoy, because I don't think we'll be able to get into a position to attack this one again. And those torpedoes would have passed clean through, so no more hits. Well, there is the sound contact way out here.
Neuer Kontakt.
That may be an
Kriegsschiff mit
independent
schneller
ship.
Fahrt.
Actually, how
Näher
far
kommt.
away is that?
Peilung 2, 1, 8 in kurzer Entfernung.
Torpedo hat das Ziel verfehlt.
Thank you. Oh, that's only 17 kilometers away. That's within standard hydrophone range. It's just we're so zoomed in for this that it seemed like it was really far out there. So I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back then.